First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And it's 1-2. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. One and one. Tatis is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Devo, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Padres nothing. Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. bullet back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex.
So a runner on second with one down now. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at Machado. Got him.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. The relay. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Throw to third, and he's not getting back to the bag. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Two hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. One inning in the books here. Giants on top, 1-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's gone 2 for 6. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
0-1.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Jake Cronenworth is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Machado in foul ground, and they can't run it down. And it's fouled away. Lamet is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Not shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. On the ground up the middle. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Austin Nova, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Into the box, Dinelson Lamet. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trent Grisham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Pham at second with 2 down. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And another foul ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Padres leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Mauricio Dubon.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Myers has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
At the plate, Johnny Cueto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastremski. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Grisham is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
Digging in now, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And in steps Manny Machado. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. One left for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he's certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the letters 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Grisham on the warning track. He makes the catch. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. At the plate, Evan Longoria. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. In his career, Longoria is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. But welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jake Cronenworth.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jake Cronenworth
Is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Austin Nola.
Stepping up now, Austin Nola, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastremski, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Brandon Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line to the right side. but foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastremski.
Digging in once again, Mike Yastremski. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Right side hit hard. Oh, what a play. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping into the box, Dinelson Lamet. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready once again, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Heading after it is Dickerson, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They still trail 1-0. First pitch of the at-bat.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Alex Dickerson. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Popped up. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Emilio Pagan trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Striding in, Johnny Cueto. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they first delivery to him on the way. Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And he's just rolling right now. And even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now that
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Will Myers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 4-0. Now back to the top of the line. Austin Slater is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Wilmer Flores will come on now and pinch run here.
Wilmer Flores.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, what a stop. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset.
Number 33 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hard hit ball to short, reined in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants. Number 33 remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Number 13.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Luis Basabe is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
To 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Stepping in, Austin Nola, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Chopped toward the second baseman. Flores to his left. He's there. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Mitch Moreland will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham, as he grounds one briskly to short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch on its way. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
So digging in now, Manny Machado. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
We were just speculating about this starter maybe starting to show some signs of tiring, and then he gives up a long ball. If you ride a starter too long, it can come back to bite you sometimes. Now I gotta think they'll make a move.
Change up low. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. Score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing there. Stepping up to the plate, Will Myers. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. No balls and 1 strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
The batter number 8.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Padres down to their final out now. And up next. Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Grounded to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A runner on first with 2 away. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. San Diego down to their final strike. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. Number 36 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Bottom of the inning now, and set. To stand in as the veteran pitcher, Tony Watson. Set, here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. Ball game.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Buster Posey. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The San Francisco Giants came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tony Watson takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.